Hello, welcome to the cutting room floor.
Hi.
Do you like McDonald's?
Yes. I haven't had one for a while because I try not to make it a regular part of my diet. If I'm hungover, is there a more nutritious and delicious meal alive? No.
What's your go-to meal at McDonald's?
I haven't had one for a long time, but a quarter pounder with cheese.
Ooh.
I've got a friend who, when she comes to join me on the South Coast, will always stop at Macca's and get some nuggets. I don't understand the appeal of nuggets. It's just grease on your fingers, fat on your thighs.
McDonald's.
I don't get the nugget
McDonald's nugs are the best nugs in the business.
But is there any nug in it?
Yeah, of course
is it
there's
just
nug.
batter?
No, there's nug in there. There's chicken.
Yeah, but
They're yum.
Is it tender or is it just dry?
And when McDonald's brought out the chicken nugget to counteract KFC's chicken nuggets, I thought, you're on a hiding to nowhere because the Colonel, he knows a bit about chicken. And I reckon in the nug game, I'd like to do a poll on this, McDonald's nugs versus KFC nugs. And I would say all day, I do like KFC nugs and I like their tenders. They're really good. But the McDonald's nugs are the king of the nug world.
Look, I know you're enjoying saying nug and you're over-egging the nug. What's your go-to McDonald's meal?
I like just the plain cheeseburger. I'll eat 2 of those plain cheeseburgers, no chips, nothing else.
And what are the circumstances?
I usually hungover or...
So say every Sunday?
Yeah, but I haven't had McDonald's. I can't remember the last time I had McDonald's. Yeah. But 2 plain cheeseburgers, yum.
You also, was it you telling me you'd had a cab driver that once convinced you that the best dessert in the universe...
The cab driver special.
...was one of those hot apple pies dipped in a flurry.
In a soft serve cone.
A soft serve cone.
No, you just get the soft serve cone and you get the apple pie. It's the cab driver special. You can eat it while you're driving your cab.
What do you hold? What do you hold?
Well, that's what I said to him. I said,
but you still need 2 hands.
Yeah, I said you've got to hold the cone and you've got to...
Because the cone isn't as big as the apple pie.
I pointed this out to him, but we were pulled over to the side of the road having a cab driver special.
Right, so
together.
he needed 2 hands.
Yeah, because we were on the way home talking about it. I said, well, let's pull into this McDonald's and get one.
Does the ice cream soften the heat?
Oh, yeah.
Because the apple pie is hot on the surface.
What you do is you dip the apple pie into
the ice
and
cream.
you eat it. And then
you eat it. How
and then
fascinating.
you get down to the bottomy part
and there's a bit
and then
of
you got yummy cone.
Yeah.
It's so yum.
And it's not just, how when you have an ice cream in a cone and the half of the bottom cone is just empty. No. Don't waste my time.
But you can't F around with it. You got to be quick because then you just get a slop fest and you don't want that.
No.
Not in your cab at any rate. The reason I'm talking about McDonald's, did you know if you went to McDonald's in Iceland, you wouldn't get any of that because there is no McDonald's in Iceland.
Never has been?
2009, they left. There was McDonald's, but they left. Horsdata Smaharson bought a final burger and fries to test the claim that they never decompose.
So bought the last burger
He bought the
in
last
town.
burger and fries in Iceland. After 3 years with no visible decay, he donated them to the National Museum of Iceland, but they later returned it.
So how much? So 2009.
Yep.
So 3 years later, there was no visible decay.
Yep.
He gave it to a museum, and then they gave it back to him. And where is it now?
Now the meal sits on display at Snortra House, a hostel in southern Iceland, where it's live streamed for curious viewers.
So 2009, it's still there. So
there it is. I've got. You can see it now. I'm live streaming it now.
How many years is that?
So 15 years later, look at it.
Well, the burger looks a little whitish.
Yeah.
But the chips, the packaging has faded, but the food hasn't.
Yep.
Rather than that being a good sign, I think that's a sign of a lot of preservatives.
Yeah, it's a little scary that the packaging has weathered, but the food has not.
Yes.
I'd like to test that with a few nugs, but they don't last long enough.
Is it in a sealed, temperature-controlled area? Like
just out in the open.
What's the cigar-torium called?
A humidor.
Humidor for Macca's.
Yeah. I know, it's just out there in the wild. Just hanging out there.
No, it's behind glass.
Well, it's behind glass. It's like he's put it in a display case. But Iceland as well is quite cold.
Yes.
So that would be okay.
I think you think you can get a warm summer.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like the Nullarbor.
No, imagine. It would not survive in the Nullarbor.
I wonder if I wonder if Horjota gets hungry every now and then.
Particularly as I'm sure that's just how you pronounce his name.
Because he would be going with some nugs.
Okay. But I'm proud of Iceland for saying no to Macca's. Do they know the power of the nug?
The nug is the greatest. And don't waste my time on any of that sauce bullshit either. I just eat my nugs natural.
Cabs hate that too.
Okay, kids, and simplicity. Come back tomorrow. It will all Jonesy Amanda Sky News Floor.